They like my new brows. Hey guys, I know I have no makeup on right now, but I'm actually getting ready. I'm heading out to go do a client's makeup. So I figured what a better time to show you guys my freelance kit. This freelance kit has definitely grown with me. When I first started freelancing, I did not have this much makeup in my kit. When I first started freelancing, I was like using my own palettes and then bringing them with me freelancing, which I later found out how gross that was. I did like disinfect it, but I mean, I feel like it's just easier if you have your own separate stuff. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. I'm actually gonna show you guys just a few things that aren't really like that I personally keep in my kit. So I keep two towels. These are both, they're black, they're from Target, and I guess you could say they're dish towels or like bath towels. They're more bath towels because they're longer, they're bigger, and I bring these to I keep these in my kit because I feel like it's important to lay your products on something that you're okay with ruining. I've been to so many people's houses and I accidentally get eyeliner or like, you know, foundation on their tablecloth, and I apologize a million times and they tell me it's okay, but I know probably they wanted to like cry when I did it. But so I always keep these in, and I always wash them as well. So there's that. And then I also keep my brush belt folded. I actually have to disinfect these. I just like mix Cinema Secrets and rubbing alcohol, and I spray and then I just spot clean them. And then this is my brush belt. This is from Makeup Designery, and these are all my brushes. A majority of them are City Color, so all these pink ones are City Color. This is a Makeup Designery brush. The fan brush is Makeup Designery. This is Makeup Designery. This is a MAC brush. This is the Moda and these are Royal and Langnickel brushes. So I keep this guy folded because I used to like strap it around my body and then like bring the stuff, but like to drive to people's houses, it's kind of like a waste to put it around your body. So I always keep these two together. So I'm going to link my actual kit that I use down below, but it's on wheels. My old one like broke a few months ago, so I actually did just recently get this. To be quite honest with you, this one that I'm going to show you, I'm going to insert a picture of it and you guys will see it all put together once I'm done. I honestly, I wouldn't recommend it to you if you're freelancing. I do recommend one on wheels. I recommend one. I feel like this is very narrow. Especially the top part, which I'm going to get into right now. I feel like it's really narrow, and my old one I used to just be able to open it up all the way and I had a lot of space. This one I just definitely feel like it's a little bit too skinny, narrow, so let's jump into it. So this is what the top part looks like. So you're going to put these two together and then it locks. It also comes with keys. If you could see, like right here, it also comes with keys that you can lock as well. And then it has some stuff on the side. It does have a strap, and then it has a lock down here so you can lock it to the bottom part as well that has the wheels. So this part you can use by itself, and I like that it does have a strap, but you're going to see what I'm talking about. So what you do is you're going to open this up, and you see what I mean, like how it's like narrow. I feel like this should be like able to move back. So like, you know, I feel like you just miss a lot of space, and especially when I'm getting eyeliners, I got to go under it. And then they come with these dividers to divide up the sections, but it's like it's impossible to get it under here. So that's pretty much like my only complaint. What I have up here is basically like what I like to call like finishing products. So these are little eyeshadow palettes from Buxom. I used to have these in my own collection, but I never found myself using them. So I just decided, as you can see, like they're like barely touched. They still have these like plastic inserts in them. They're like literally like barely touched, but they have such gorgeous colors in here. So that's why I just figured, like, how gorgeous is this palette? So I just figured I would throw these in my kit. They're really nice, and I do use them quite often. I have a blush over here. I have my Coty Air Spun Powder up here. And then on this side I have all mascaras. So I recently just reorganized this because I felt like I had too many mascaras and too many eyeliners, and they were all together, you know, like they were all together in the compartment, so I decided to split them up. So these are all my mascaras. I have some new ones in here. Makeup Designery, Better Than Sex, Smashbox, CoverGirl, and Essence. I have my pot liners in here. So I have Pink Cosmetics. This one's so nice. I have a Tarte clay pot in here. This one's really nice. So that's this side. Moving on to this side, I have a Tarte Amazonian Clay Smooth Operator. Wait, is that what it's called? Yeah, this is the Tarte Smooth Operator powder, which is really good. I have another blush here. This is by Cargo. So I have my liners over here. I do have 2 brow gels in here just because I feel like they're fine there. So I have liquid and both crayon, like liners. I have a few colors. I have brown, black. I have a colorful purple one. And then these are just 2 like brow fixes. Over here, I have just a few different lippies. I have a Laura Geller crayon. I have a Nude Sticks Intense Matte Lip and Cheek Pencil. So I just have a few colors in here. I have a MAC Retro Matte Lip. I like this color, but to be honest, I don't really like it on me. This is in the shade Lady Be Good. It's just a little bit too like peach for my liking. So I have those live there. And then these are kind of like all my glosses. I have 2 OCC lip tars. And then I also have a Galani lip gloss. These are so nice. These are really nice. I have some NYX Mega Shine lip glosses in here. Moving on to this area, this is where I also have a complaint. The sides, like this ends like right here, but this only comes out till about here. So you miss like this much space, which can get annoying. So I tried to like put not many products that I'll use too often over here. So I have a shit ton of lipsticks. I have Milani, Essence, NYX. I have my Drawer Cosmetics in here. I have my LA Girl Pro Concealers. I have pretty much all the shades. I'll also leave a link in the description box for these as well because I did purchase them on Amazon. It came with all of them. I have some Makeup Designery pointed Q-tips. I have my lashes over here. I use Sardell and I also use Ardell too, but these are just from a beauty supply store and they're really nice too. The band isn't that thick. They're really easy to apply, so I really do enjoy these. Disposable mascara wands is where it's at. I purchased mine from Harmon's. I bought these from Rite Aid because I was like literally out of them. So disposable mascara wands. And then I have some more loose powders. This one's by Makeup Designery. I have an Estee Lauder powder back here, and then I also have a highlighter. This is the Nikkie Tutorials and Ofra Cosmetics Everglow highlighter. This was in the goodie bag at Generation Beauty, and I already own this, so I just decided to throw it in my kit. So that completes the top part. Now we're going to get into what I put on in the bottom. So this is the bottom. So as you can see, this is what it looks like. I'm going to show you guys like what it looks like standing up, but it does have clips on the side, as you can see. So this one is to attach the top piece, and then there's also a buckle on the side over here because this does open up so you can get into it. So what I have on the down here, so these are like my backup. So I do have some skincare products down here. These products I did get from Makeup Designery when I was supposed to go to beauty school, but I didn't, and I couldn't return the kit. So this is what was in there. So this is a cleansing complex from Reposage. This is a T-Zone Balance, and then this is the same thing. It's just a little mini size. I have some sponges and extra like poofs down there. And then I also have my Morphe Brushes Jaclyn Hill Favorites palette in here because I just personally don't use it. And then in this compartment right here, which I love these little bags. I did get this at Makeup Designery. Again, I just have more of those poofs. I have a little eye remover. I have a makeup remover, the Cinema Secrets, and where's my spray bottle? And this is my spray bottle of alcohol, rubbing alcohol. This guy gets zipped up and this guy just stays right down here. So the next pouch is this guy. So this actually I just reorganized and I really like the way that it looks. I like the fact that all of my foundations, primers are in here. My setting sprays, my prepping sprays. So open this bad boy up the same way as you would the other one. And so what I really put in here is all my foundations. This is a face primer. I have the little mini Makeup Forever Step 1 primers. I have an Hourglass Veil Primer, Smashbox, Cover FX. I have my sponges right here. And then I have just a variety of foundations. I have L'Oreal True Match. What I like doing is pretty much buying darker and lighter foundations and then kind of custom making them. So I have L'Oreal Pro Matte Wet n Wild, Makeup Forever, Bare Minerals Smashbox. I got this guy from Generation Beauty, but I'm not into color correcting, but I know a lot of clients, if they have a blemish or a bruise or anything on their face, a lot of people request it, and I always end up just using lipstick, which works just as well, but this has just more color in it, obviously. So I threw this in here. And then this guy, I also got this as a sample from Derma-E, from the Derma-E booth at Gem Beauty, and they were so nice. I did purchase a full-size bottle of this for myself, which is good because in case I run out, I could just put some more in here and throw it in my kit. So that's pretty much it. So this guy lives right in here. And then what I do is I put my 2 towels here. I'll kind of like lay them a certain way. So then I'll put the towels there. Then what I'll do is I'll grab my brushes, I'll stick my scissors in here, my tweezers. Honestly, I don't recommend using tweezers especially if like you're a newbie or anything like that. Try not to use tweezers by people's eyes. Try to use those lash applicators. But honestly, now that I don't have nails, I just kind of apply my client's lashes with my fingers, and then I just throw in my lash glue, so I'll throw it right there. And then I also have a backup of House of Lashes, so I'll throw that in there as well. And then I will fold it up and toss it right there. And then the last part of this case is that it comes with this part as well. So this part just sits right on top of here. There's like 2 little like shelves there, I call it. So these are all of the palettes that I have in my kit. So it's a mix of face palettes and eyeshadow palettes. So right on top, because they're bigger, I have my Anastasia Brow Palette, which looks like this. I got this at IMATS a few years ago. I feel like this is definitely a staple for your kit if you do freelancing frequently. I also love this palette. This is by Ofra. I got this at Generation Beauty last year in LA, and it's just such a gorgeous palette. And at first I did buy this for myself, but I felt like I was not getting the use out of it as I wanted to. So I just decided to throw it in my kit. Plus you can always use like this hot pink for an eyeshadow or this bronzer. But personally, I just have a shit ton of blushes for myself, so I just thought that I didn't necessarily need this for myself, so that's why it's in my kit. So over here, I just have all of my palettes for the face. So I have this City Color Timeless Beauty palette right here. I hope you guys can see. I feel like my camera is washing everything out. So I have the City Color Timeless palette. I have the Anastasia Cream Contour Kit. This is the first version, so this is the one that needs the oil. So that's also another reason why I keep that Derma-E oil in my bag. Then I also have this Beauty Creations Contour Palette, which I did get this in a BoxyCharm. I just love my Laura Mercier palette, so I just figured I would put this in my kit as well. And then these guys are from Makeup Designery. Like I said, these were in my kit. I don't really like talking about that time period of my life. So this is a foundation palette. This is foundation number 2, so it does go up to darker foundations. What I usually use these for is for highlight and contour, to be quite honest with you, because I feel like it's just too sticky to be a foundation, especially for all over the face. And then there's, this is actually the highlight and contour palette. Highlight shadow palette. These are just definitely like a little bit too light. That's why I haven't really dove into these much. Then this is the foundation 1, like the number 1 palette. So this is lighter. As you can see, I get a lot of use out of those. And then this is the color correcting palette, which as you can see just has a variety of salmon shades, peachier shades, green, yellow. Then I keep my handy dandy palette here for mixing foundations and all that. For face, the last thing I have is this palette right here. These are all from Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Book. I used to grab the whole entire contour book with me, but I just felt like that was just too much. So I just have a nice variety of shades in here. We're on. So now for the eyes, I just have this little tiny palette. These are just eyeshadows from Makeup Designery. I kept this in my kit. I have my Urban Decay Naked palette in here. I have this Skin by Dimitri James palette in here, which is really, really nice for those who want more purpley cool tone looks. I have both my Tartelette palettes in here, so if you guys have requested videos with the Tartelette palettes, these just stay in my kit now. I don't really use them too often on myself. I never really did, so I keep these in my kit. So I'm really sorry if you guys have been asking me for a tutorial. I could possibly bring in like a friend and do it on them, because considering this is my freelance kit, but I just don't use these anymore. I have other palettes that I grabbed before these, so. I have Mary Luminizer by The Bond. These are the Manizer sisters. I have my Naked Basics palette. That's the first one. I have this Real Her shadow palette. This was actually in a BoxyCharm. I did use this. I really did like the shadow, so I just figured I would throw this in my kit because, let's be honest, I already have these shades already and I wasn't going to use them a lot. I have the Manny and Makeup Geek palette in here, solely because I don't touch this palette anymore. So I leave this here. Okay guys, so this is what it looks like when both parts are together. So this is the top part, and this is also the brand Yaki Tech. It did come in a huge box. I didn't have to put it together or anything, thank God. But this is what it looks like. It does have wheels, and then this does come up pretty tall. So it comes up to right about like half my stomach. So it does come up pretty high. I don't know what this is for. Oh, maybe if you're wheeling it and you don't want it to fall. So this is what it looks like. Like I said, would I purchase this again? Like if this ever broke? Probably not. I would probably look for something else. NYX does have really, really nice ones, but those are so expensive. I think I paid around like $80 for this, to be quite honest with you. So you do get what you pay for. I'm really not complaining. It does do the point. It is pretty tall. So that's it. This is what it looks like. It rolls really well. It does keep all of my stuff in there. This is what the product looks like. This is what the case looks like. I hope you guys enjoyed this video of seeing what's in my freelance kit. Don't forget to subscribe on your way out. I think my camera is crooked, but at this point I really don't care because I'm on the floor filming. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys want to see next, and make sure you subscribe because I have so many Halloween videos coming for you guys. So stay tuned, and I will see you guys on the next video. Bye!